Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I am here to talk about Bryan Barberena versus Gerald Meerschaert. My pick for this fight is Gerald Meerschaert. My bet for this fight is Gerald Meerschaert. I love him at minus 190. I think they got those odds wrong. He should be a bigger favorite. Bryan Barberena was always a limited fighter. Slower, plodding brawler, deceptively versatile, but not athletically imposing at all. And every one of those disadvantages is exacerbated here at middleweight, which is where this fight is taking place. And I think Meerschaert should be better than him everywhere. I think Bryan Barberena is going to be behind everywhere. On the feet, Gerald Meerschaert, while he may never be known as a striker, he is a good striker, and I think he's technically better than Bryan Barberena, and he moves a lot better too. I think he's got a little potential fragility, Meerschaert. He's been knocked out a few times. Hamzat Chimaev knocked him dead. Joe Pyfer last year in April got him out of there in round one. Ian Heinisch. But these are still all bigger guys than Bryan Barberena, middleweights anyway. Bryan Barberena, he doesn't wear middleweight too well. Those extra 15 pounds, I don't know. It just seems like a guy that doesn't want to cut weight. And he's really tough, Bryan Barberena, and he could make this a closer fight than I expect. But even then, I'd still expect him to lose. I think he'd be out hustled, certainly out grappled, and outstruck. And he doesn't exactly have the equalizer in like a big knockout blow or whatever, even though he almost knocked out Leon Edwards. So I think Meerschaert takes it to him, outstrikes him comfortably, working those body kicks and everything Meerschaert's got, keeping himself safe until he takes him to the ground, and then that advantage grows, and Meerschaert eventually strangles him. That's my prediction. Bryan Barberena has only been tapped out a few times against Gunnar Nelson and Rafael Dos Anjos in the last few years. And despite those guys being maybe better jiu-jitsu guys than Gerald Meerschaert, Meerschaert is still a very good submission artist. There are guys that just have that knack, and Meerschaert is a great finisher, excellent submission artist, especially down the stretch. So that's my prediction for the fight. Gerald Meerschaert takes Bryan Barberena down and gets him out of there down the stretch. But I'll wait to see the props because I always bet on Meerschaert via round 2 and 3 submission. And of course, even when he almost has you knocked out like he did with Bruno Silva, he still wins by submission. The thing is, I love his money line. I could totally see him winning a decision as well. And the money line sitting at under 200 minus 190, I jumped all over that. That's one of my bigger plays this week, and it's only going to get bigger because I'm going to keep betting on it. Gerald Meerschaert's going to win this fight. That's my prediction. Like, share, subscribe, all that horse shit, and check out my other videos.